What's going on YouTube? Welcome to my channel, Money Moves with K. I am K, and today we're going to talk about real estate auction websites that other investors have asked me not to share, but of course I got to bring it to you, okay? So the whole idea with this video is to show you no matter where you are trying to invest, you can actually use the same processes in order to find these tax auctions and deals in any state that you're located in. So I get a lot of comments saying, K, what about this state? K, what about this state? The processes that I'm going to use in this video takes care of all states, because I can literally go in as an investor, as an experienced investor, go in and search any state and find the same thing. Why? Because I'm using the same processes, basic processes, each and every time, okay? So I wanted to mention that, but let's go ahead and get started. So the first, I want to start on the West Coast first. So Riverside County, California, I want to start with them. So I'm placing this up here because I want to show you that no matter what, again, no matter what state you're located in, follow these processes and you can find these tax auctions, and even better, find a good deal, cheap deal. So here we go. So Riverside County, California. California is a deed state. Now, I want you to keep in mind that when you're searching this, you can find other auctions based on the county's website. So this is the treasurer's website, and you can find what site or online platform they use just by going to the county. So that's my first actually tip for you. Go to the actual county to see their processes, because county by county, state by state, it will vary. So you want to make sure that you know what is the online platform. If you're looking for online auctions, what is the online platform that they're actually using? Because if you don't know, then it'll make it a little bit more difficult. So I always start with the county. Why? I start with the county because that's more secure to me. I want to know that that is the actual website that they use. I don't want to hear it from another website. And no, it's secure. It's what they actually use. So it gives me a little bit more confidence as a bidder, knowing that this is the legit website to go to, okay, per the county's website and what they actually said that they use. So we have, you can see it here, Riverside County, the Treasurer's Tax Collector's Office is scheduled to host its annual tax sale on Thursday, April 25th, 2024, and conclude 2024. So although it says 2024, I want you to keep in mind that this is the website that it should use, and they may not have updated it. This is the website that they use even now, 2025, the current time of this video. So they actually use bidforassets.com. This is an old school website. I know you've probably, and I'll click on it. I know you've probably seen this website and like, I don't know about it. But this is what Riverside County in California says that they use. Now, this may be a nugget for everybody because it has the whole entire United States. Make sure you do your due diligence. You guys know I always stress that. Come on now. You have to do your due diligence. And that was a part of my due diligence, making it to this point to see if this is the actual website that the county uses. I want to make sure that I'm using the same thing that they're using, okay? So what I'm going to do is click on California, and I was correct with that. So you see the dates here says 2025. They just probably didn't update their website, which is fine. You just do your due diligence and kind of figure that out. You kind of surmise that, hey, this is something different. So here we go. So County, Riverside, California. Okay, so I'm gonna click this, and now you have when the auction actually is. So I'm bringing this video to you in time so that you can actually bid on these properties, because they said that the bidding starts April 24th and it ends April 29th. So you may be able to, if you're watching this video, you may be able to get a good deal, okay? Report back to me also if you're getting good deals on these websites, because I'm just curious and want to know so that we can collectively brainstorm and kind of get ideas from each other. Always read everything about the auction. Make sure you are privy to what they're asking for, how the form of payment, all that good stuff, okay? So what I'm going to do is come down here to auction folders. And auction folders is a lot of folders, all right? So auction folders has a lot of different tabs. So I'm gonna just click on a random tab and I'll show you why and kind of go through it. So this particular, okay, so Riverside County. So I'm gonna tell you something real quick, or show you something that's very vital. Actually, let me click another website because I don't see, not a website, but another actual property. Let's see if this one has what I'm looking for. So this one starts at 42,000. Okay. Boom, I see it. So when you go to this website, it's a couple of things that you want to keep in mind, okay? You want to keep in mind, and this was random. I just kind of clicked on a random folder for the property, the information for the property. So what you want to keep in mind is you always want to find the parcel ID, or in this particular case, how they use it. Different verbiage, same thing. They use APN, which means assessor's parcel number, okay? So what I would do is I would take, and this is a part of your due diligence, I would take this. Really, it's a part of being organized. And I actually have this in my course, guys. So I have a spreadsheet that I have in my course. Make sure you join the wait list. The course comes out May 2nd. From May 2nd through the 5th, there will be a sale, a 50% off sale, okay? That's a great sale, just so you can get the information, right? So there's a 50% off sale. The link to sign up is in the description, and also I will pin it in the comment section so you have it, okay? So this is what I actually use. This keeps me organized. It will be offered in the course, like I said. And what you do is you pay some of this information in here so you can go and do your due diligence and research on the property. But you have to be organized. So I have parcel ID, address, property type, etc., right? So you can identify what the property type is. I would have to do further research to figure out what the property type is on this one, but yeah, you get the idea of all the little tabs that I have to keep everything organized so that you can be the best bidder when it comes time to bid, okay? So this is the website. So you go bid for assets. Make sure you click on the county. I'm going back so I can show you how I got here again. You first click on the state, and from the state, you click on the county because there's various counties, okay? And then you look and see, right? The different properties that are offered. Now, let me go back to the auction folders because I want to show you something else. Clicking something random again because I don't see, actually I know exactly where to click. The first tab had a lot of, you see this, it says withdrawn, $68,000, and it's closed. Why do you think it's closed, right? The reason why it's closed is because the property owner probably said, let me get my property back. And they more than likely redeemed that property. And it says withdrawn. So they've taken that property off the auction list. So you cannot bid on this property, which is more than likely the reasoning for that. Okay. So keep that in mind. Property owners can come back and collect. And it just depends on the circumstances, the time of their redemption and everything with regards to that. So that is California. So you saw the processes that I took to get here. So if you're in Texas, if you're in Alabama, if you're in Mississippi, if you're in anywhere, you can use the same processes to find the information that you need, okay? All right, so I want to go to New York right now. So New York, a lot of people don't want this information shared, but of course I got to bring it to you, like I said. So New York has, and this is the auction website, AARauctions.com, AARauctions.com. Make sure you put it in there, AARauctions.com. All right, very easy to find. Now, this has a list of a lot of different counties within New York. And New York is a tax deed state as well, except for two counties, Suffolk County and Nassau County. Everything else is a tax deed state. And I break that down in my course too, tax deed, the pros and cons to a tax deed state versus a tax lien state. So you identify where you want to invest and why, right? So yeah, this is what I wanted to tell you here. So this is a auction May 14, 2025. You can click catalog and you can click this brochure here. This brochure is awesome because it actually gives you visuals. It gives you like what the property looks like, different pictures, different information, how you can pay. Everything that you need to know is in this brochure, but typically it comes out 30 days prior to the auction date. So if you're trying to look in November, from the time of this recording, it's April. If you're trying to look further than 30 days, it won't let you look at the brochure to tell you what is going to be at auction. So keep that in mind. This is an amazing, awesome website. And this is where they hold a lot of their tax auctions online, is AARauctions.com. A lot of these counties use third parties in order to do the auction process for them. Makes it a little easier. And by the way, every state is authorized to do an auction. Keep that in mind. So you have no excuse wherever you are to say, well, it's not in my state. Every state has the authority to do auctions. So keep that in mind, guys. That's the end of my video. If you made it to this point, just let me know what you think, okay? Ask me any questions that you have. I may not be able to get to all the questions. A lot of the questions are answered in the course. If you like the free 99 information, it's here. I will continue to give free 99 information. However, if you want a little bit more deeper information to actually understand as a beginner, understand how to invest in tax auctions, tax liens, tax deeds, etc., pick up the course, all right? So just comment anything you want in the comment section, and I will see you guys next time. Until next time, you guys, you stay blessed. Peace.